Hello everyone, this is the pegleg. First time I've done this. uh, Live broadcasting and Google Hangouts. Strange times for me. Well, I was on a hangout yesterday. Karen Pratchett, lovely woman. Sun and Moon on Facebook. And yeah, go and take a look. Subscribe if you want to. Well, she's got a channel on YouTube as well, so yeah, have a look at that. And basically, I've been on YouTube for just over a year now. And there's people that are on YouTube that have started a little after me and seem to be like getting thousands. I'm sure YouTube is hiding some of my subs, but apart from that, I'm all good. Recent events, the tower burning down, inside job or not, who knows? But there's this stuff about Corbyn and what's her name, May. You know, Corbyn went down and he gave a woman a cuddle and stuff like that, and May didn't. She went down, I suppose, and sided the Queen and a few other people. It's all political. It's all to get the votes. That's all it is. It's not because they care about the people. It sickens me that people on Facebook and other places think, oh, because Corbyn went down, he's a great guy. We should have voted for him, and he should have been in power. He should have been prime minister. Well, I don't think so. I think all they're trying to do is gain in popularity. It's a crazy world we're living in. That tower block shouldn't have burnt down like that, to be honest with me. To be honest with you, sorry. It's a mess, isn't it? It's the way this world is. Some crazy people around. But the devil, this is what he does. He gets in people's heads. Turns them crazy. Makes them think, oh, this is normal. You know, we live this life. Yeah. There's no power play here. There's no conspiracy or anything along them lines. But the fact of the matter is, there is something going on. There is something in it. When you look at the bigger picture, you step back and you look at what's going on. You can see there's a big power play going on here between these fake politicians. Fake as in the sense that all they want is the people's votes. And even then, the votes don't matter because they want you to mark it down in pencil, which they could rub out and then put the other person in power. Which I think was shocking because I remember being a kid and it was always a pen. Mandela effect? Could be. But yeah, I just think it's crazy. You've got to look at the bigger picture and see what's really going on, sort of thing. Now I'm just sitting here, you know, thinking about what's going on, stuff like that. It saddens me that, you know, the general public can't even see what's going on. They're stuck in this, let's call it a matrix. They're blinded by what's happening. I wish it wasn't that way. I wish there was a way like you and I. Even if you don't believe in the flat earth, or you do, or if you believe in God or not, you're on YouTube, you've gone into conspiracies, and you've looked at the truth, or you start to look for the truth. If that leads you to God or the flat earth or aliens or demons or angels, whatever it is, yeah. I've just been watching a bit of Flat Earth British. He's talking about this Greenfield building burning. It's like the massacre the other day when they was on the bridge and the van hit someone and started killing people. None of that makes sense. I mean, Russia Vids was like on that, and you know he was pulling it apart. But then you got other people on the other side saying, "No, it's real. It happened. Yes, it happened." But was it something to get people afraid so they would want governments to help them and have more policing and stuff like that? Do you know what I mean? I guess I'm just ranting. I remember being young and none of this stuff ever seemed to happen. It was a more of a free time, you know, you can leave your front door open and go to the shop. You know, your neighbor would look out for you. You look out for your neighbor. And then all of a sudden, like the 90s happened, or the late 80s. People are getting kidnapped, raped, murdered. There's a lot of hate. There's lots of more gangs on the street trying to take stuff from you, you know. All you want to do is have fun and, you know, hang around with your mates and stuff like that. Experiment with drugs and drink. You know, a lot of people did that. Doesn't mean to say there was going to be druggies later on in life, because I knew a lot of people that did stuff and later on they became all right. But see, what's happened is the government have dumbed people down to a point and a degree. Well, we don't think for ourselves no more. We need them to think for us. It's worked. Should it have worked? No. You see, we've been dumbed down from school, from nursery, or infants, or whatever it's called, in whatever country. It maddens me that I'm living in this world, on this flat plane, sorry. That all this kind of stuff can happen. And us, the people, not the person, the people, can let this happen and get away with it. These people are getting away with it. These corporations, these dark entities. We have power, but we've been weakened and we just don't care. We just get on with life. We've got families and friends, you know, kids. We've got things to pay for. So we allow it to happen because we just want to work. And work we do. We become slaves for money that barely pays the rent. Pays council tax, which is a fraud, by the way. You know, you got to pay your phone bills. You know, you might have Sky or something like that, or Virgin. You know, it's crazy. So you have to pay for that. TV license is a fraud as well. You know, you don't have to pay that. You don't have to pay it. As long as you ain't watching their demonic BBC, you know, channel, you know, where they got all these pedophiles going on, you don't have to pay it. And if one of them knock at your door because you ain't got a TV license, don't even answer it. Just let them go along their way. I fear for my kids because they're growing into this world, this flat plane, and they ain't got no understanding of it and how these people operate. And as a father, I feel it's my duty to say to these people, look, to my kids, look, this is this and that's that, and this is how these people operate. It's like I know all these things, and I believe and know them to be true. But like family members think I'm the crazy one, which is really strange. But I get it because if I was on the other side of that and someone said to me, "Oh look, this is this and that's that," I'd say, "Shut up, mate, you're crazy." But then I'm the kind of person that was always looking for truth. I look around and I see how things are. Obviously, when you're a kid, you don't know. It's nothing, do you? You just being a kid, doing what kids do. Snowball fights, cowboys and Indians, cops and robbers, you know, that kind of stuff. And now you got revelations, end times, you know, the mark of the beast. And people have so many theories on the mark of the beast, what it's going to be. Is it the chip? Is it a tattoo or, something like that? Well, that's for you to decide yourselves. That's for your research. Flat Earth, Atlanta. Did the Germans really go to Atlanta and build a civilization there of great technology, of flying saucers? I don't know. It's possible because this world's a strange place. They say truth is stranger than fiction. And you know what? I believe that to be very, very, very true. If you have any thoughts, any ideas, any documentation, put it my way. Maybe I could do a video with that. It's like I'm looking into the debt thing, third party debt and stuff like that. I'm looking into what the Bible talks about. If these particular Jews that are in Israel are the real Jews and stuff like that. I'm looking into traveling, not needing a license to use a vehicle, a motorized vehicle. So yeah, basically I'm just having a little rant, and I thought I'd try this live streaming thing first time. It took me a while to get used to it. Thank you for your 2 views that are watching me right now. I'm not sure who you are because I can't see who you are, but that's nice. Thank you for watching me. This thing with the subs, I just think because I say too much, things that are right. Well, it's crazy. That's why I think they're suppressing me. But there's things I put up and I haven't seen them come up, like videos and stuff. And I feel these people are trying to keep me down. I don't know if you guys saw a video that I put up about this, but yeah, as I said, like there's a few people that have been stuck on a certain level of subs, which I think is really strange because obviously, when you're scrolling through, YouTube and you come across videos and stuff like that, and someone thinks, oh, that's quite interesting. Let me sub that person. So then you sub. Someone else puts you onto that person's channel because they think that person's great. Then they sub because they might think your opinion is worth something. And I'm sure that's what's happened. you know, people have done that with me. So, oh, listen to Pegleg. You know, he seems like a nice guy. I don't know, but I'm still stuck on a certain amount of subs, and I think, and they're very low. And I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking into something that's not there. Do you know what I mean? Oh, it's crazy. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I'm gonna love you and leave you. Keep it flat. God bless.